subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
And I was locked up. We taking some time. I'm about to lose the deal, and I ended up getting out, man. And I ended up getting in some more trouble. After 10 years of running, finally get my name back. I got it back. I'm back myself. I got my deal, but I still was the same person. I still was smoking, drinking, doing everything I do. I ended up catching another case in my studio, and that case is the case that changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you said I ain't mess with the drink no more.
That's when that was November of 2011. And they put me on pretrial. I had to take
How much were they trying to give you at the time?
They were trying to give me $5 to $99. If I wouldn't have beat that case. I ended up beating that drink case. They came in, my studio had sodas and shit out the refrigerator. We beat it. Well, the judge told me, based on that shock probation that I had and I was going through, if you lose this case, I'm going to give you $5.99. I told you not to come back here no more. You shouldn't have been showing up in our courthouse after we just showed you. So that's kind of how it was. And I ended up beating it. I was on pretrial from November of 2011 to April 2012. And I never drank again from that day. Not a sip, not an ounce, not a deuce, not a nothing, not a pour-up, not a cup, not a nothing. And that was been 10, 12 years ago, and that changed my whole life. And from then, man, it's just like a light switch turned on. I just started doing albums and getting deals and making money and changed my life, got my whole family back, got my houses, got everything back, going back my way. So that's not no knock to nobody on here. I ain't talk nobody out their cup. I ain't talk nobody out of doing nothing they want to do. I'm telling you how it changed my life and what it did to me and what transition that I had to do to get where it took 20, 30 pounds off of me, gave me the right looking face that I'm supposed to be, a young cat. And man, I just got back to work. So a lot of people be seeing me so excited with these cars and turned up right now and getting this money. I missed 10 years of it. I missed 10 years of I missed 10 years of deal. I had deals with Koch, I lost them. I missed 10 years of being able to do what I need to do. That's why in my 30s and my 40s, I'm just going crazy because a lot of big time in my 20s, it was really just about coming outside, doing a show, getting back in. A lot of them tapes that y'all was seeing, like Changing Lanes and Birds Fly South and Street Stories, these were tapes that people were blessing my game with. We're giving you $20,000 to do it. We're giving you $15,000 to do it. All these tapes right there, I had a warrant the whole time. So 10 years later, to beat that and be where I'm at now, and I'm real. I didn't tell God that I would never smoke again. I didn't say that. But I told him, man, if I beat this case, if I do what I do, I never drink this syrup again. I never have nothing else to do it again. And I kept my word with him. I ain't talking about kept it a little bit, sneak, no relapsing, no nothing, not nothing. You can put 35 pints on the table. I don't want none of it.
Yeah, y'all come from that, so that
I come from it. So that's the whole SwishaHouse story. A lot of people just think it was based on they own and I wanted to go over there. Nah, they offered me a deal. I turned them down 6 months, didn't do it, but I came to the table that this is something I was gonna need to do. And I tell people all the time, I wouldn't turn in I'm a G. I wouldn't give Chunk Up the Deuce back. I wouldn't give ABA back. I wouldn't give Gangsta Grill back. I actually wouldn't give G-Dash, T-Fast, Power Wall, none of them. I learned a lot from Power Wall. Power Wall showed me so much about being respectful, not missing planes, not missing shows, kissing all the babies, signing all the. You don't want to go do a show with Power Wall. If it's 5,000 people, he finna sign all 5,000. We've been trying to leave 3 hours. He's still there, so Paul taught me a lot. He always saying I'm his favorite rapper and I'm his this here, but he's one of my favorite artists that, man, when I went to jail and came home, when I got out, Paul was taking me to shows, splitting it. He was 10 and 15 and 20,000 at the time. He giving me 7s and 8, putting me back on my feet, helping me pay my my lawyer. And it's been history, and a lot of people got all these different. No, it's nothing. I have nothing with SwishaHouse, no thing. I love them. If I had to do that deal again, I'd do it because they actually is a part of saving my life. So, yeah, it was a 1-year deal, and after it, I was able to go be 713 and do what I need to do. But me and G-Dash, we tight to this thing like this here because when it was time to write that check, he did.
Donnie Houston.
What am I saying? No one really knows what I'm saying. But I'm your provocateur.
And they bootlegging our shit. Hey, dopehead, get out the motherfucking streets, you jackass!
Ouch, he hurt me. He punch me in the balls.
Dope head NFT. They bootlegging.